on Friday that we were getting a ton of people fucking in. So I think we need interaction in the chat room.
Yeah, I know. I've said that before. That's why whenever people start talking and you just keep railroading through, I'm like, yo, we gotta pay attention to people in chat. What are you doing? That's why I always say, yeah, just gotta keep an eye on the chat. If you can get people interacting with the show, that's how you get people to actually watch.
Yep.
Okay, let us run it.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks.
Oh, good morning, you beautiful stoners, and welcome to Trap Stocks. My name is David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
It is August 16th, 2021, blood red market. And Brian, tell everybody what we're doing here today.
We're bridging the gaps, baby, between Dave's tears and the stock market, and also crypto and comedy and the weed game.
We want to give a huge shout out to GreenPharms Dispensaries. Please go check them out in Mesa and Flagstaff, Arizona. Today we are smoking on some purple punch. Time to get high, and time to you to get high too.
Yeah.
Brian, who else do we have first?
We have G Code Algorithm. You know them, we love them. They're an algorithm to help you trade the stock market. It works with TradingView.com, and it sends very clear buy and short signals. You can use it to give you confidence to make good trades. Also, check out their Discord and Instagram. Their members have been having a lot of success lately. So, yeah, check that out. Use the link below. You get a discount. We get some money, and you help support the show.
Love it. Fucking Monday morning, back at it. How was your weekend?
Good. Chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't work at all last week. I worked on Monday, and then I was pretty much sick all week, so just kind of stayed home, and then definitely feeling better over the weekend, but still just kind of laid low. Went to the movies twice. Loved the movies.
Which movies?
Saw Free Guy, starring Ryan Reynolds. Great movie.
Okay.
And then also last night we saw The Suicide Squad, which was fantastic. They were both very good movies, but I like The Suicide Squad better.
Was John Cena in that?
In Suicide Squad? Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got a vein on his arm that's like, it's bigger than my penis, without a doubt. Like, I looked at Devin halfway through the movie and I was like, I hope his vein gets a co-starring credit, because every time he was on scene, this fucking vein in his right bicep was just like, fucking coming out. It was insane. It looked like it was possessed.
No, that's so funny. I was not expecting you to say that.
Yep.
It's on HBO, so I might watch it on that instead of actually going to the movies.
That's silly. You should see it in the movies. But yeah, if you're good. What?
I guess I'm not into the whole AMC thing. I'm not an AMC guy.
It's just because you are actually physically dependent on marijuana and you can't go an hour and a half without smoking a joint.
That is very true.
Yep.
Okay. But so real quick, I have a little bit of small talk to get into. I've read this one article before we get into stocks.
Okay.
Bro, NASA wants to pay you to live in a Mars simulation for a year. Would you do it?
I mean, we've been living in an Earth simulation for free for our entire lives, so why not go to Mars, baby? Especially if they're going to pay for it.
That's actually really funny. I did not. So last Friday, NASA announced that it is looking to hire 4 people to participate in a year-long program at the Johnson Space Center in Houston. Selected crew members will live together in a 1,700 square foot facility meant to simulate the experience of living on Mars. Isolation, limited access to resources, and lots of space food.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know if I would fucking do that.
Well, you couldn't because you're not a non-smoker.
Well, yeah, you have to. I didn't even look at the credentials what you needed.
Yeah. You need to have a master's degree in a STEM field. So oh no, Devin doesn't have a master's, but Devin's like halfway there.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this. She's a U.S. citizen. She's a non-smoker. She's between the ages of 30 55. She does not have a master's degree in STEM, but she does have she has a degree in biology, which I don't know if that is STEM, but I think it is. I could be wrong. STEM could just be like mathematics and science.
Fucking interesting.
So saying maybe she could get a master's degree in a STEM field, and then I could be banging a chick in a Mars simulation. That'd be tight.
God, I wonder. You're ridiculous. What kind of crazy articles did you read this morning, Brian?
I didn't read anything crazy. I was about to start. I was doing dishes. Okay, I'm like, okay, I'll do these dishes real quick. Look at what Dave sent me. Get ready for the show. It's like 9:10, 9:15. I hit the disposal, the dish disposal button on my sink, and then the next thing I know, my leg and foot is just wet and covered in like coffee grinds and shit. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I looked underneath, and one of the little pipes, because, dude, my landlord did the plumbing. We didn't have a plumber do it. He did the fucking plumbing when he set this place up. One of the pipes had like come loose. It's just a little piece of plastic. And so it had popped off, and it just sprayed water all under the sink, all over. We have a ton of shit under the sink. It's under all our like cleaning supplies and stuff. My foot, my leg, all over the ground. So I had to spend it took me like 25 minutes to clean that up. That was literally what I was doing right up until I was like, hey, can we please start the show?
Oh, man.
It was disgusting.
That sucks.
It's whatever. I mean, I feel like it's karma. If I had just waited until later in the day to do dishes, somebody else might have pressed the button, and then it would have been their problem.
Yeah, at least you got it out of the way early.
Yep, got it out of the way.
It would have been different if it was at 6 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, I'd be tired and high as shit. I still have some pep in my step this early in the morning, so we were good.
Fucking hitting different. All right, that's pretty cool. Well, yeah, crazy fucking weekend. Floated around in the pool. I wanted to float in some mushrooms yesterday, but Brian didn't want to.
You fucking hit us up at 8 o'clock in the morning, bro. I mean, come on.
It's not that early to me.
You gotta get at least a day before. Hey, do you guys want to do mushrooms tomorrow? Oh, yeah, okay. Did when did you ask Joel's friend to do mushrooms with you guys?
I don't know. I was just joking.
Were you?
So I just sent the little. That's why I sent the little eye emojis.
Did she come over?
I didn't actually ask her. I know she's down. I didn't actually ask her, like, hey, do you want to do mushrooms today?
Oh, okay. So you were trying to, like, shame us? You were trying to fake shame us?
I was busting your fucking balls.
I'll bust your balls. How about that?
Fucking busting your fucking balls. All right. There was a little bit of Discord talk this morning. BITF. Thought this was a little interesting. Shout out to Penny Russell. BitFarms.com.
BitFarms. Let's look at their website first. Penny Russell, I'm not trying to call him out or make him feel bad, but on Friday he's like, I'm buying Wish for a weekend play, and I was like, that's not a good idea. And it wasn't. There were no good weekend. It's just like, buying weekend plays is not a good idea.
We learned that the hard way. Remember, never buy anything on a Friday.
Yeah, it's not like Wish in particular was a bad idea. It's like, look at this fucking... Today was the day to buy. The market crashed a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, blood market fucking... Everything's red. I'm looking at our watch list, all red.
Great. So, BitFarms is a blockchain infrastructure company that operates one of the largest crypto mining operations in North America. Look at that. And they're in Canada.
Yep.
And 658. Yeah, they're doing better than Chinese stocks.
Yeah, I believe when he called it out, he was going to go for puts. I have it on the day chart right now. It's hit this peak around 4 times, and then it tumbled down each time.
Yeah, well, it rides with Bitcoin, right?
Yeah. I'm actually not 100% sure. No, I don't think so.
Let us use the often unused tab. We'll get 2 graphs up.
Oh, dude, I always have it at the 4. I have to have it at the 4. I don't know why.
Yeah, because you have fucking ADHD and anxiety. I know how to function as a human being.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I know. I keep trying to coach you, but you just can't handle it.
All right, so BitFarms dropped at the mid to end of June. And yeah, you're right. It is going with... I'm looking at Ethereum Classic right now, and it's going exactly with that.
Yeah, it's very similar to... I think it's not exactly with Bitcoin, but I think it's very similar to Bitcoin. What do they mine? You know, this joint is going out every time I try to light it.
All right, BTC USD. All right, yeah. So this,
Okay.
bro, this looks exactly like Bitcoin. Okay.
Yeah, so they mine Bitcoin.
So I am adding this to the watch list. BITF.
I like it.
Yep. Something that we're both interested going up there. But yeah, a fun fact also, Wish is on the most negative on our watch list today.
Awesome. They have five computing centers in Canada.
Well,
And wow. Dang. That's a legit operation. This looks good. Looks good.
Yep, on the watch list.
Like it.
All right. We have a ton of IPO SPAC news today.
I'm a SPAC all over the place, baby.
SPAC it.
SPAC.
Let's see the SPAC.
SPAC. EO Charging, a leader in electric vehicle fleet charging, to become a U.S. publicly listed company through business combination with First Reserve Sustainable Growth Corporation. This is a PR Newswire article. Not a lot of fun to look at, but here you go anyway. EO is a leading technology-enabled electric vehicle EV charging solutions provider to fleet operators across the United Kingdom, Ireland, and Europe. EO has deployed approximately 50,000 chargers in over 35 countries and serves some of the world's largest fleet operators, including Amazon, DHL, Go Ahead, Tesco, and Uber. Suck it, everybody else. Combined company to trade on NASDAQ under the symbol EOC. Transaction expected to close in the fourth calendar quarter of 2021.
Good. You read that pretty fucking well.
Thank you, baby.
Yep. That is going to be on the watch list.
Of course it is. If it's EV, Dave wants it. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody. We got a couple viewers right now. Thanks, everybody, for checking in. We are going over some IPOs news right now. If you like EV IPOs, Dave has got your back.
I'm going to switch a little bit. This is about Chime. Chime raises $750 million, earns big jump in valuation as another fintech moves closer to IPO.
First of all, before you even get into this, I'm sorry to jump in. I popped open this article, and if this guy doesn't look like Silicon Valley Channing Tatum to you, then I just don't know what to say. I mean, look at this beautiful, goofy-ass nerd.
All right, let me bring it up real quick. I had it.
Chime CEO Chris Britt with the squarest jaw of any banker of all time.
Who'd you say this looks like?
Like Channing Tatum.
Yeah, you're right. It fucking does.
Right? It's nerd Channing Tatum.
Yeah, it fucking does. All right, let me go back to the fucking news. I don't care what he looks like. Chime said Friday it raised $750 million in a Series G funding round that values the fintech company at $25 billion. That's $10 billion higher than its last reported valuation of $15 billion from October 2020, according to PitchBook data. Chime, a so-called challenger bank known for fee-free banking, early paydays for those who use direct deposit, and a feature that lets users go negative in their accounts without overdraft fees, which, said it intends to invest the new capital in scaling operations as well as launching new products and services. What could they serve? What could they be launching?
I don't know. Credit, probably credit.
That's not a
crypto.
bad idea.
Yeah, it is not. Christopher Nutting saying not for crypto. I don't know exactly what he means by that. What is not for crypto? Blood Red Day, not for crypto? Crypto's doing all right.
Oh, maybe.
So Chime, honestly, so I had a Simple, which is very similar to Chime, and then Simple got bought out by BBVA, and now I just have BBVA. Like, I still have my Simple bank card, but my bank account is BBVA. So I'm just saying it's kind of surprising to me that this Chime Bank is just like, no, we're not going to get bought out. Like, we're big as fuck. And we're just going to be our own bank now. They must have been significantly bigger than Simple.
Yeah, $25 billion. Good for them.
It's a bank, so obviously, like, they've got a lot of money. That's probably the valuation. But yeah, that's probably the highest valuation we've seen.
Yeah, in a minute.
That's like WeWork valuation, you know?
WeWork. Finally, you watched that, right? Did we even talk about that on live?
I think we talked about it for a second. Yeah.
Fucking wild, huh?
Did I tell you that Phil Kors is acting in a dramatization of, like, the WeWork story?
No.
Yeah, he's not like starring in it, but he was right before the festival. He was on set filming like this series that they're doing. I think it's a Hulu series. It's starring Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway. And Phil was just on set with the two of them. He's like, dude, Jared Leto's a weird dude. He was just in character as the CEO the entire time. And he would just, like, randomly yell at people and be, like, super excited. It was just like, he's like, it's wild as shit.
Yeah, that's your celebrity lookalike.
Yeah, I know. I wish Jared Leto knew that. I was like, yo, tell Leto that you know a guy that looks like Fat You, you know?
And what did he say?
I forgot to tell him that. No, are you kidding me? Phil would say that to Jared Leto, but he'd also probably lose his job doing it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can't have that on my conscience.
I like Phil. Phil's a fucking guy.
He's a good dude.
All right, you got the next one. Tim Hortons.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
You trying to light a joint?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, stepping up with your lighters.
That's my it's my old blow. I've had this for months.
Oh.
Tim Hortons China is set near $1.8 billion deal with SPAC.
Whoop.
The joint venture that runs the Chinese locations of iconic Canadian coffee shop chain Tim Hortons is nearing the deal to go public through a merger with blank check company Silver Crest Acquisition Corp. People familiar with the matter said. Transaction could value the combined entity at about $1.8 billion. Looks like we have a ticker right now.
Yep.
I'm going to go back solo here. 1 second. SLCR. Silver Crest Acquisition Group. Is Tim Hortons not already public?
I don't think. First off, I don't think Tim Hortons is in America. I know it's in Canada, but somehow it's publicly traded in America. I don't get that.
Tim Hortons is in America. There's Tim Hortons in the Mall of America for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think they're just like in the northern parts of the country towards Canada.
Well, there's none in New England.
No. Well, New England is run by Dunkin' Donuts. It's the mafia there.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Yeah, the first time I went to Montreal, I went to Tim Hortons.
It's good.
But yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
They have a lot of vegan options.
Really?
They have a lot of vegan options.
They did not have that when I went there.
Well, when did you go there? You weren't vegan.
Yeah, no, I was definitely not vegan.
Yeah.
This is like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. Yeah, but SLCR, I did climb this morning since I wrote this article. I don't know. It dipped. It's still below the $10 SPAC level, but I can see this easily climbing.
Yeah, I would honestly, like, if just looking at this graph, like, it could dip down to 960 again. There's like good support down there. That'd be a good buy. Like, it pumped a little bit today. I wouldn't be surprised to see it drop back down a little bit, down to 960. That'd be a nice place to scoop some. Then it actually switches over. But Chinese people, Asian people love Eastern restaurants. You know, like McDonald's is fucking everything to them.
Really?
Yeah, they love it. They love it. You think about how much you love Chinese food.
Fucking love Chinese food. That's
what I'm saying, man. It's like, it's different. They're like, oh, this is how Americans eat. And it's like, that's not how we eat, but it is, you know?
Yeah, you get sick of whatever you're used to. All right, touche. Yes, do you want to put this on the watch list? Is this something that we should add?
I mean, the watch list is there's so much on it. That,
it's a combination of everything. There's a lot of shit that's 7,000 stocks.
Yeah, I understand, but, like, you don't... My point is, first of all, there's a bunch of, like, blank ones. I'm just scrolling through. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they're just not loading. I'm just saying, like, how are you ever going to find anything? Do you scroll through this watch list?
I do, actually.
Okay, you have a problem.
I don't have a fucking problem.
Yes, I think you do.
I don't. I do have problems in other categories, yeah, correct. But not in the stock world.
If you're, like, scrolling through this to, like, see this. You can't. This is too much to keep track of. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, I do use the change percentage.
okay, it's
and so
still
I
too much to keep track of.
Nah, I pretty much only focus on the ones that are above 6% or below 6%.
Do we only have one green stock today? Oh, okay, never mind.
No, there's a couple,
All
but
right.
there's not many. There's four. There's four above 5% right now, and one of them's it's the VIX, SHIB, ATAI, and AMC. Fucking shit stocks.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's a bad fucking day.
Bad
so
day.
that's 2 weeks, 2 Mondays in a row that it was shit because I can't remember 3 weeks ago. All right, so switch that from the IPO to SPAC news. Let's talk a little bit more strictly about stocks. I do want to get into Tesla because I have a good article and a bad article.
All right, let's hear whichever one you like first.
Yeah, I got the good one. You got the bad one.
Okay.
But would you want to do? Should we just get out with the bad first or the good first?
No, good first.
All right. So what is Tesla at right now, real quick?
681, 680, 84.
Okay. So it dropped. Oh, it dropped
did.
a pretty penny today.
Yeah.
It was today, right?
50
today.
bucks.
Oof, not good. So we'll start off with the good. Elon Musk says SpaceX will probably be ready to land humans on moon before 2024. Huge. That's 2 years away. We could have relatives be living on another fucking planet in 10 years, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be me, I guess. Yeah, I want to be the relative living on another planet.
Oh, I know. Ben wants to go so bad.
Come visit me on Mars.
That's a thing. Yeah, okay. So NASA hopes to test brood Artemis flights by 2023 with the moon landing in 2024. The Artemis program is a United States-led international human spaceflight program. The Starship is capable of carrying up to 100 people at a time to the red planet, or moon in this case. Musk says he plans to send 1 million people to Mars by 2050.
Jesus Christ. First of all, 1 million seems like a lot, but like percentage-wise, that's only that's only like the elite, you know what I mean? Like, no normal humans are going to Mars before 2050. You know, the initial 1 million. This is fucking crazy. That's insane.
I know. 2050. All right, so 30 years from now, all right, I'll be like 60 years old, 65 years old.
Yeah, you'll be kicking it. By then, they're going to be like, they'll figure out how to make you younger. Jesus Christ, at this rate.
Oh, yeah, bro. I'm going to be getting stem cell shots in every one of my fucking ligaments every year.
They're regrowing my hair. I can't wait until they just start reverse aging me, too. Take this pill for $100 every 4 months. It'll keep you 30 for the next 50 years.
Well, if we're stuck here on Earth and everybody else leaves and everything here goes to shit.
I'm fine with that. I'd live in the
do you want to live that long if everything goes to fucking shit?
If I could live... Honestly, I kind of fantasize sometimes about, like, living in a time where you, like, have to do battle with bladed weapons. You know, like swords or shit. So, like, if the world went to shit and then it just kind of became, like, now you have to survive, I'd do it for at least a little bit. You know, I wouldn't just like kip out. I'm much more equipped for it than you are. You'd be a little bitch.
Oh, dude, if I have to kill something, I will kill something. If I have to do something,
what a weird thing to say.
I will do something if necessary.
Okay.
But I choose not to. You know, so like, oh, bro, I've had so many dreams about Avatar and me being like Master Chief. So many.
Avatar and Master Chief are two entirely different things.
Yeah, well, yeah, two different things. Me as both.
You just like you've dreamt about being on the Avatar world as Master Chief, David.
No. I've had so many dreams of me being these little blue people, and then so many fucking dreams of me being Master Chief, just doing whatever, trying to complete a mission. Good REM sleep.
Wow.
I call it.
Good for you.
I wouldn't say it's lucid dreaming, but
that was a real bombshell. I wasn't expecting that revelation
really?
At all today. No.
Dude, that's what I try to think about. I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Let's try to like reenact the cool movie or something. I don't know.
Sexual.
I guess I'm weird. No, nothing sexual like that.
No, I'm saying that is sexual. Good for you.
Oh, I don't know what the term's called. I don't know if it's lucid dreaming because I think lucid is you
you're
wake
aware
up
that you're dreaming.
Yeah, you write it down and then you read it before you go to bed, so you can try to go back to the same spot.
That's That's like keeping a dream journal. Lucid dreaming is just being like aware that you're dreaming, and then you can therefore shape how you dream.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Fucking wild.
Wow. Of course you would be like well read on lucid dreaming though, because you're into fucking weird shit and conspiracy theories and.
No, because when I was in college, when I was taking classes, I was taking a lot of psychology classes.
Okay.
And that was one of the.
You have such white girl energy.
What do you mean?
When I was in college, I was taking psychology classes, and I think I really found myself in them. And I think I got to a point where the professor didn't really have anything left to offer me.
Dude, it's so crazy. I learned more from the people in the class than I did from the goddamn teachers.
Yeah, you sound like such a white chick right now. All right, let's keep this rolling. I am rapidly running out of time. We're going to have to call this at in 15 minutes if we're not done.
Yeah, that's totally fine. We'll go.
National Highway Traffic Safety Administration launches investigation into Tesla autopilot over emergency responder crashes. This is probably why Tesla's down today. Let's pull that back up on the graph.
Yes. TSLA is Tesla.
TSLA. Allow ads. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I know how to do it. I fucking hate this shit. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God, I hate this goddamn website.
You can just read it. You can just read the little thing I said.
I was just trying to see when it was published. It was published today, so this is like new news.
Yeah.
U.S. auto safety regulators have launched an investigation into Tesla's partially self-driving car system after nearly a dozen reports of the company's vehicles crashing into cars at the scenes of incidents involving emergency responders. Wow.
Well, that's wild.
That's exactly when you don't want to be crashing into them.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know if it was police officers, fire trucks, ambulance. I don't know. Probably a combination of all of them.
That's why. So I mean, like, they're pulled over on the side of the road or whatever, dealing with an accident, and then a Tesla just comes slamming into one of the vehicles. Like, is that what's happening?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's more people of the car itself or the software not being aware of the crazy situation it's about to be in. It's not. I don't know. That's just out of my pay league or out of my pay account.
Okay.
Yep. That's all. I don't really know what else to say on top of that. Pretty fucking high though.
Let's see.
Punch, bro.
So it seems to be okay. Just some information here in it. In the newest probe, NHTSA investigators have identified 11 crashes since January 2018, in which Tesla models of various configurations have encountered first responder scenes and subsequently struck one or more vehicles involved with those scenes. Most incidents took place after dark, and the crash scenes encountered included scene control measures such as first responder vehicle lights, flares, an illuminated arrow board, and road cones. The involved subject vehicles were all confirmed to have been engaged in either autopilot or traffic-aware cruise control during the approach to the crashes. So I think basically it was just like, it's nighttime and these flashing lights fucked up the systems, and they ended up hitting something.
Sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. Be careful. You're supposed to be paying attention. People were probably asleep at the wheel. Literally.
I don't know if it was at the beginning of that article, but they were mentioning that there was multiple people taking pictures of themselves in the back seat of their Tesla while the car drives themselves on the highway.
Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that
Can't
shit.
be doing that.
Yeah, no, that's very dangerous.
Well, I can understand if you want to hold off for 5 minutes, roll the fucking joint real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roll a joint like everybody else is doing, right?
Yeah, whatever else do. But don't go in the fucking back seat and get your laptop out and start fucking writing on Word doc.
Yeah.
Don't be doing that shit.
Unreal.
Yeah. Next, Disney, DIS is the ticker. Entertainment giant reported better than expected quarterly results in a surge in streaming customers. Fucking Disney, which I've not been to the one in Cali yet. So if you like to make a trip to that, I would like to do that.
Yeah, I'd love to go. I've never been to Disney ever.
Really?
Yes, we've been over this before. I can't do it again for my own sanity.
Yeah, I really don't know what you're talking about it too. Disney Plus, the company's flagship online TV business, grew to 116 million subscribers in the third quarter, ended July 3rd, beating the 113.1 million that analysts expected. So props to you, Disney. Up 3 million. It's a lot of fucking people.
Yep, and it crashed down. I mean, down. It was at 190 on Friday, and it is at 178 right now.
Yeah, well, that's good and bad. I think it just went down with the market because everything else went today. Disney was up around the 190s, close to 200 not that long ago. I think that it proves that it can go back up to the 190 mark. So I would say I would be long. This is a good $10, $12 mark.
Sure.
You can make, you make a couple $100 if you put $1,000 in.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I can easily see this will go back up just a matter of time.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right.
You got the next one.
Some crypto news for you. It just got harder and less profitable to mine for Bitcoin as algorithm adjusts.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah. Every 2016 blocks, or about every 2 weeks, Bitcoin resets how tough it is for miners to mine. Early Friday morning, as expected, the Bitcoin code automatically made it about 7.3% more difficult to solve a block. Bitcoin's honestly not really feeling the pressure from that. It's up. It's been on a run for a minute now.
BTC USD, if anybody was wondering, if you're on like TradingView. Yeah, well, it's down a little bit today, I guess, but yeah, didn't take a hit at all.
Yeah, but I mean, it's up nearly $20,000 since July 20th, which that was like it hit a bottom there. Yeah, I mean, it's on a full 1 month run at this point.
I think this is super fucking interesting. So they're saying it's going to be more difficult to solve the fucking puzzles, and then at the same time, I don't know. I think this is more of like a trick. I think that the price is going to go up because people are just going to buy more Bitcoin compared to mining, and then it goes back to the whole energy thing and blah blah blah. So I think this is great news. I think this is bull news for Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think Bitcoin is going to be going up for a while. I mean, like I said, my dad bought Bitcoin. And it's like when the older generations are starting to buy into stuff, they're the ones with money at the end of the day, and if my dad's buying Bitcoin, like eventually your dad's going to buy Bitcoin, and I'm saying like everybody's dad's going to be buying Bitcoin. The kids are buying Bitcoin, we're buying Bitcoin, like I think it's just going to keep going up.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Yeah, so big news for Bitcoin, and I also got some big news for Ethereum. So Ethereum is also making some big changes. Perhaps the most important is the jettisoning of the miners who track and validate transactions on the world's most used blockchain network. So this next one, I'm going to kind of describe what they're using and what they're about to use. So Ethereum is currently using the what is proof of work. So pretty much it is transactions are grouped into blocks that are verified and published to a public chain every few minutes. Now it is going to be proof of stake, which is a group of people to collaborate and check in the cross-checking transactions. And so with that being said, with the pros of these people doing it, the more they check it, they get Ethereum back. So you get like a reward for doing it for them.
It's great.
It's wild. Yeah, it's fucking wild. But the biggest change to the Ethereum blockchain since 2015, the London hard fork included a fee reduction feature called EIP 1559. The fee cut reduces the supply of Ether as part of every transaction, creating the possibility that Ethereum could become deflationary. As of mid-August, 3.2 Ether per minute were being destroyed because of EIP 1559, according to a tracking website, Ultrasound Money. That could put upward pressure on the price of Ether going forward.
First of all, great job. Great job. You knocked that out of the park. You knocked that out of the park. That was the bet. It's a damn shame that more people are not watching it live. That is without a doubt the cleanest you've ever read. We're scrolling through this shit today, and I was like, look at Big Dick Energy Davey over here giving himself the long, meaty article with all the big words I didn't think you were gonna be off to a good start because like you fucked up jettisoning at the beginning a little bit. Yeah, you said jettisoning exactly. It's jettisoning, which is a very weird word. But then you just knocked it right the fuck out of the park after that. I'm listening to you read that last thing, and I'm like reading along with you. I was like, oh my god, my boy's finally doing it. I can't. Brava.
You know, we're gonna take off, man. We're gonna be on the radio fucking one day.
Brava. That was beautiful.
Stepping up. And then we got one more article for you guys.
I just want to say this proof of stake swap over to Ethereum. This has been, in the making. It had to be voted on back like a while ago. Like people had to stake enough Ethereum to make these changes. So this is something that the community wants. So these are all positive choices and changes, and it's really, Ethereum's only going up. It's almost never a bad time to buy Ethereum unless it's kind of on a peak, which is the same time to buy everything else. Bad time to buy everything else. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is big news, and it's developing too. Like it's gonna we'll keep hearing more about this, and yeah, it's just cool to see this changing in real time, I guess. Even though I know nothing about what's going on,
Real quick, I know before you get into the next article, I do have 5 Ethereum Classics just sitting.
Yeah.
Just sitting.
Just chilling there. Just burning.
It's like $380 right now, I think it is.
Is that ETC USD?
Yeah, ETC USD.
ETC USD.
So I always have this one up.
Okay.
It's the same thing. Going Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're all Dogecoin, they're all the fucking same.
Yeah.
So I just have this one. It was up at $175 not that long ago.
Sure.
So I think this $300 or almost $400 now can turn to $1,000 in the next, month or two, and then maybe I'll get into like a smaller coin, put that $1,000 into the XLM or whatever is cheap at the time.
Yeah, just wait for the next bear cycle to buy. You know, it comes.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of the fucking situation now. So next time we do make money, I'm going to fucking shut my goddamn laptop, go on vacation, and come back in a couple months.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to breathe.
You just got to breathe, which learned firsthand.
All right, let's. This is the last article we have. Retail giant Walmart, which is just W? No.
WMT.
WMT, I can never remember it.
Not DMT.
Not DMT, unfortunately. WMT. Retail giant Walmart seeking to hire digital cryptocurrency lead. Wild. According to the retailer's careers page, the new role seeks to provide leadership with ways to identify technology and customer trends. Identifying crypto-related partnerships and investments will also be part of the role. So Walmart's looking to get into crypto in some capacity, which I think there've been rumblings about.
Bro, we're going to be buying Bud Lights or whatever IPA at fucking Walmart with Dogecoin very soon.
And they're going to be delivered to us with workhorse drones. That's the future we're going to be living in.
Yep. Kind of exciting.
It is.
Kind of exciting, but then we're going to witness some badass fucking shit. We're going to get so lazy, but at the same time, people are going to be able to watch and see everything we fucking do.
Okay, first of all, let's just close out on Walmart. Walmart's up today, having a great day.
Yep.
Up 1.4, $1.50. It's up 1%. But it's up from August 10th. It's up almost $5. So that's nice. I forgot to tell you.
What?
When we were driving, we should wrap it up after this, unless you have anything else to say.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
When we were driving to Sacramento, at one point, we passed somebody towing, like, an old military helicopter. It was sick. It was decommissioned, but it was like, dude, this thing saw some use. You know what I mean? Like, it was beat up. It was a military copter. It was sick. And then a little while later, we saw something else that definitely kind of looked like it might have been a helicopter. It was all, like, wrapped up. It was clearly brand new, and it was, like, being shielded from the public eye. And we were just speculating about it, but we're like, that might have actually been like a flying car. It was, it was not very large. It looked like a prototype thing. It had a maybe 1 or 2 people that could fit into it, and it kind of looked like it might be one of those things that just like hovered and might have been a flying car prototype. It looks sick as fuck.
It's just a matter of time, and I can't think of the top of my head the fucking flying car ticker. Remember on Christmas, it went all the way up to like $140 and it dropped down to $40?
Yeah.
Ugh, the fuck was that ticker?
That's when you learned about what speculative stocks are. You're like, how can this software that every major company uses be worth more than flying cars? Flying cars of the future. And it's like, bro, this is just, they literally made a CGI movie. Like, they don't exist, you know? Like, that's why nobody's buying it. It's like, what the fuck? We're not giving you $150 for your stock. You don't have a product.
Yeah, I learned the hard way in a lot of things. But it's okay. I'm still here, still floating, and still making money.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Cannafest, the tickets should be up this week. TrapCultureAZ.com. We are hosting a cannabis fucking festival at an amusement park November 14th. Bumper cars, go-karts, 72 rounds of mini golf, arcades, laser tag, amphitheater with house fucking music.
Damn.
So it's going to be weed, dancing, and games. It's going to be amazing.
That's going to be wild. Have you announced which theme park? Which amusement park yet?
I have the address on the website. They don't really want us to use the logo, but it's going to be at Golfland Sunsplash.
Oh, so sick. Yeah, I understand, like, hey, don't use the logo. You know, it's a private event, right? Technically, is that how they're kind of considering it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna be in town too. The
Oh,
wedding.
you are?
Yeah, the wedding's next week. The week after.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. We love everybody. Please like and subscribe and comment on the video. Link to our Discord is down below, where you're just some stoners sending gifts, making money.
Yeah, buy Doge. Oh my god, my mouse stopped working. There it is. Thanks everybody for checking it out. What Dave said, let's make some money. Let's play this song. You boys gotta go to work. We love you.
All right. Peace. Love you.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks.